What?
So do you want to speak to everyone?
Yeah, sure, let's do it. Bring everyone inside then.
Yo,
I
Zach,
don't know,
Julian, and RJ. Wait, come inside.
About to do a little cult ritual? What's going on here?
Oh no, we're way too many.
Okay, Lamore, go down and grab the piece, please.
Hey, hey, buddy.
We all getting shot or what? What's happening
Hey,
here?
buddy, what piece? We playing Legos? Hey.
Yo,
what's going on
Zug, I
here?
got a question.
Yeah?
How, what's the quality on your radio right now?
Bro, what are you...
How much battery?
What are these odd things we're throwing out? 89?
Yeah. Don't lie.
What? It's 89, bro. I'm not capping.
Mine's 86, and I've spoken twice.
See? That proves my point. You try to...
Even
No,
on that
no,
shit.
not the gun, the chest piece. I put in the workbench.
Come on, love more, not the piece, man. The other piece. Future, why are you rubbing your hands like you're up to no good? What is this?
He's doing that evil love thing.
Guys plotting.
I've been plotting.
Little plot.
Oh no.
Yo, today's a good day. You know, we got all these new pieces. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Today's actually been great.
Okay, what
Not a bad day at all.
Sorry, mommy.
The chessboard, man.
Yeah, it's a chessboard piece there.
Wait, chessboard. Like my glasses.
Yes, like the sports chess or what?
Fuck, I'll get them myself later. It's okay. It's just a lucky thing.
Instructions were not very clear. I didn't understand.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Okay. Are you Peter or?
Peter?
No,
What
That's
the
Zach. That's Zach.
Okay, I don't think I met you before, or did I?
Yeah, you sold me a raffle ticket one time and I lost.
No, you
Oh,
also
I-
did send
Unless
with
it
us
was a
before,
whole
AK.
scam and there was no car in the first place, but I don't know.
No, there was core. We gave it to the oil brows, I think. Big mistake. Alright, fine. So, before admin, do you guys want me to do the talking, or you guys taking point here?
Okay. You know, guys, I'm gonna say, you know, it's been a long time. Everyone's come together. All the differences have been settled. I got all the USBs, so we're gonna turn these things in. You know what I mean? It's a good day today. It's a good day today, you know? We're gonna move forward. We're gonna buy the house. Buy a big house together. All move in, be one happy family, you know what I mean? You have kids and, you know, grandchildren, all that good stuff coming up in the future.
I thought you were senile.
I'm seeing now,
that
but you know.
future recruits to sell weed is what I'm hearing. Is that what we're doing?
What are you
Bro, Zach,
talking about?
Please, Zach, just shut up,
Well, he
bro,
said
please.
to we're gonna have children and all that, so that's just future, you know, more people to push on the block. No,
Bro,
You are crazy.
bro.
Listen, guys, listen, what I'm saying is we're gonna move in together. You know, the plan goes. You know, it's been a bit of a hold, a bit of a hiccup, but you know, these things happen. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a few hiccups, a few you know, a few things, mishaps. But now we're full force going straight forward. You know what I mean? Only up from now on. You know?
Yeah, basically
Pure
we sat
Slamish.
down and had some discussions on kind of how we wanted to move forward. We haven't really had the time to meet up and have that chat. So Fuad, Ming and I took some time and discussed it. I had some uncertainties that I wanted to clear up prior, mainly. I guess essentially what we're moving forward with is like a unified organization where we have a shared goal and we try our best to achieve that goal. But it's a lot of influx of people. We're gonna end up being about, I think, 12, 13 people. So yeah, we're just gonna have to make things work as we go along and try to keep things structured, basically. with that many
Mm.
people doing different stuff, it's easy that shit kind of slides, and we need to make sure we fucking put sandpaper on the feet. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little walky. Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah.
I hear what you're throwing down here.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be like a working process. We can see where we land with shit, but that's the general idea. Now, the initial talk that this kind of was founded upon, that I think a lot of you guys were part of, was the idea of purchasing a property. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
And I'm not really sure where people's heads lie now, but what we talked about was the initial property that was looked at is a bit more than, I think, $1 million total. There is an idea here that would make us pivot slightly. There's a property that exists behind the property that was talked about initially. I think 700,000 or some shit like that.
Mhm.
It's the first house we all looked at, I think. You know, one with the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, the scoundrel
Yeah,
entrance.
If it's a house, I mean, I'd hope there's a door.
Yeah.
It's,
The thing is
it
that-
has like an airlock, and then there's a door, pretty much.
Yeah, you're paying basically for a lot of unnecessary square meter, and I think there's gonna be probably a lot of big warehouses on the market at some point. So, there's really no need to rush for this one. I personally think that it would be smarter to kind of spread the risk here instead of investing everything into one thing. You have to consider shit like getting raided or having a crew roll into your shit, and if we have everything in there, then we are kind of setting us up to get fucked at some point. So kind of this pivot would imply that we instead buy this other property, which is a bit cheaper, leaving us with money to buy other smaller properties, such as like the trailers and stuff, which is a lot of bang for your buck. Ultimately, the idea would be to have like one trailer for specifically buttcoin production or whatever the fuck, right? So we spread the risk, and then we can do whatever we want in the big house together. But that's what was discussed. So I don't know if there's any thoughts about that topic.
Oh, yes. I've thought about this. So I don't know. Someone said that like a similar thing, right? They want to, we were throwing ideas one time in the fucking basement, and they're saying you want to buy a whole block out and stuff. But I rather, I mean, listen, if we all want to get a big fucking Johnson, I'm down. But I do think it is smarter to have separate safe houses scattered across the fucking globe. So that's what I would kind of, put my vote for. But I mean, I don't give a fuck at the end of the day, as long as we start slamming.
Okay.
Yo, whose maze is this, bro?
What?
I think the most unfortunate thing as well is we can't buy property in Little Soul because that is our turf. I think with an end goal, we should be looking to either buy like a warehouse or some kind of a property on Little Soul eventually as our main base or
Sure, yeah.
foundation.
Okay.
But I think AK, what you are saying, it makes sense, and I think everyone will agree. I think everyone will agree with what you're saying.
Okay. So, do we have any other thoughts on this? Like anyone that thinks this is complete fucking dog shit plan? Okay. So in order to meet these goals, we have a couple of plans to meet that. We're trying to kind of expand specifically the weed selling operation that we have, and we've done this by kind of, I believe it was your app, wasn't it, Future?
Say that one more time, sorry.
Your app, right? That's the one we transferred into the weed app.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the steps we've taken to this is that we've taken Future's app, we've remade that into the weed app. So our application is gonna be the main one. And then we can divert people onto the weed selling app, where we then can build a network of people that sling for us. And that will be an income source for the whole group, basically. We also have Fanny and Ming doing the money running. I'm trying to build a crew over at Sanitation. But in order for us to meet a quota that makes sense, we also need to set up like a weekly payment that everybody contributes to. And my personal opinion is this, and again, like, this is the time to talk about it if someone like feels this is crazy whack. But when it comes to contributing to the group, it's good to set certain estimates that are expected. And if people want to contribute above that, they should. That's encouraged. But we can never reach a point where we start pointing fingers and say this person did that and this person did this much, because it's just not a good foundation to build shit on. just assume that everyone is doing the best for their group and do the same yourself.
Mm.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Amen.
All right, but then
Yeah.
how are we gonna go
So-
forward with buying the property? Is this gonna be everybody put in a certain amount type thing, or
I think we do what AK said, right? We split the like, so whatever money we're putting in, like weekly payments, half of it goes towards like Buckcoin, half of it goes towards a new house because we still need Buckcoin, right?
Yeah.
Like GPUs and stuff.
I
Just
mean,
split
look,
the money.
I'm gonna be honest. Whatever amount y'all decide, we all pay like every week, or the weekly payment. Obviously, yeah, it's gonna be easily attainable and we can pay it off. But me personally, I mean, I'm just talking about for me. I'm gonna put every single penny I have into that shit. So if that means money for more properties, money into Buckcoin mining, I'm just saying. And like what
Yeah.
you said, Ming, about the house or how we gonna pay for this property. I just feel like everybody should, just give a number what you feel comfortable with paying in. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be 5,000, it could be 100,000. Does what you feel comfortable paying, and then we talk to everybody, put all that money together, and then I say we use it to buy the property.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
no.
I
I
know
agree. I'm
some
probably
people
gonna
don't
do the
have as
same
much.
shit.
Some people have a lot. It's not gonna be fair when somebody has 5,000 and then you're asking them to put 100,000 in.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
have them just talk to somebody or talk to everybody. Be like, how much are you comfortable putting in, and then just go from there. And whatever.
I mean, what we used to do prior is we had everybody contribute 15K weekly, and with the number of people we have now, it's about like 150 or something like that weekly. And then obviously people should contribute above that, but that's what we expect. That prior, it doesn't have to be like that now, but that's the number we had prior. But I mean, I agree with you, Future. I think for me also, like I just want to have 10K in the bank, and then everything else kind of goes to whatever we need.
Yeah, that's how I
Uh,
feel.
Yeah, I mean, we also have the topic of pre-existing properties. Like this group has a lot of properties shared in between them. So if we get to a point where we have, say, 700K and we need an additional 200, maybe it would be worth moving a property onto the market to leverage against a new property.
Mm.
So
I
there
agree.
are ways we can kind of inject a lot of money quickly.
Honestly, Future selling his house.
We were
I
already
guess the
been-
question is like, how
Honestly,
much
should
can we
sell
put
his house.
together towards the new house? Right
Well,
now.
Oh, you're asking how much money everybody has? Is that the
Yeah,
question
yeah.
you're
Like
asking?
we want to buy the house, right? Like how much can we?
I have
much
like
do we
15
need?
grand.
160.
10. Damn.
Someone add this up. Someone add this up.
Ah, shit. I'm gonna get fucked up, man. That shit gonna fucking scramble my shit.
Julian,
Who's adding this shit up?
I'm
You
out
got
there.
it? AK, you got it?
Yeah, I got.
Okay. I got 39K. RJ?
But is it like right now?
Yeah, right
Yeah,
now,
I
right
have
now.
like raw bills and stuff.
No, whatever you have right now
Just
in the
right now
bank.
in the
Road
bank.
bills, like we need like money you have right now.
139. Like 139.
139,000, yeah.
Jules?
So my money is shared with the person that's outside alone. I have half my money that's still like yet to be processed and sold from the hunting place. Right now, I'm sitting on 70 liquid, so that's more in the house. So.
Okay.
I got $73,984, no cents.
Say that again, but say it normal.
What? 73,984. Wait, no.
73,000. Just say 73,000.
73,000.
All right, that.
I got 160.
And you love more.
Don't pay. I spent a lot of money today.
He's in
I'm
debt.
on 10,000.
You have 10,000 or you're in debt.
Yeah. No, 10,000.
And he's
Okay.
in debt. And he's in debt.
And he's in there, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
negative.
What you
10,000
got?
right now,
What you got,
right
Future?
I got 150 in my bank,
Yeah.
and then I could sell my house as well.
The thing is,
No, we don't want to sell the house.
thinking about that, like, do you want to sell the house? Because I mean, using that for the run shit might not be a bad idea. But
Yeah,
the
I
money
mean,
run
that's-
being like right across
it's
the
a
street.
group decision. If y'all want to sell the house so we can put it towards either
Yeah.
GPUs or the warehouse, we can do that, or we can keep it and use it how you want to. It all depends
Yeah.
what everybody decides what we do with it. 'Cause
Just,
if we're gonna go through with this, that house is no longer just mine or me and Zux or Peter's. This is all of our house now. So whatever you guys want to do with it, we could do. We could sell it or we could keep it.
I mean, having it
I don't
something
f- I
so
don't
close
think we
to the
sell the
money run
houses.
spot, it's kind of nice.
Yeah. I don't think we sell the houses, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
think
are the
we can-
current properties we looked at like a priority, or is it just? I mean, I don't really feel like that's a must. I think being patient and seeing what else comes into the market is probably a better play. No.
I do feel like though we should have a property we have in mind just so it motivates people. You know what I'm saying? Because right now nobody really feels motivated to do shit, or some people do, some people don't. But I feel like if we had
Yeah.
one property where we start moving shit in, people would feel really
I feel like-
motivated. start
Well,
I feel
making
like
moves in
future.
that
I
property.
agree, but I feel like the problem was that people want. There was no certainty before this,
Yes,
right? Now
exactly.
there
Yeah,
is.
that-
Now
yeah,
there
yeah.
is. Now there is.
I
like-
agree. Listen, I just need to know that we just gotta just give me the goal and then I'll start working to it, right? So we already have like half like Buttcoin, or I'm not, or maybe not half, but Buttcoin and then some type of property. So I mean, I'm fine with that already. So.
Because what I
Okay,
want
we have $655,990 liquid.
and that's just in this room, and there's other people we got to speak
Yeah,
to. Right?
so we can afford it today most likely, or
Just to give
you
you
know,
a-
a couple of $1,000s off.
Okay. That's not bad.
And we have like, yeah, I mean, shit we didn't calculate, right? Like dirty money and this guy's fucking corpses or whatever.
Corpse?
I mean, think about it, right?
Okay,
if
man.
2 people go up north, you kill 20 deer. That's 20 fucking K between the 2 of you. That's pretty much a weekly payment, just about done. So like, you can be done. What? That's 2-3 hours a week. It's so simple. Go up there with a buddy, fucking shoot some shit, and you're done.
Yeah, I mean, if the first property that we're targeting is that property, then we can probably achieve it as it stands. I think the goal should be purchase that property, and then we build back, so that if other properties come out on the market, we can buy it like that.
Yeah.
I think our issue is gonna be whose name does it go into? We need like a clean person. That's not really.
Yeah, that's another problem.
that's a bigger problem we have.
You can transfer properties, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because didn't we say Kevin for now? I mean, Kevin's the least likely to get fucked from anybody.
But does he want that though?
For now,
he
yeah.
He kept telling me that he wants to fucking do all this crazy shit.
Yeah, until we can find somebody else to hold it. That's just like if we were gonna go buy it now, instead of rushing around to try and find a clean person, we can at least put it in Kevin's name now, and then transfer it later.
There might be like a price tag on switching ownership though. I was told. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Yeah, I think that's the most sound way to go about it, so that we can get shit done. Assuming we can fix the clean person problem, we can buy the property. We're then gonna have to decorate the property, which is gonna be expensive as fuck. We then have to figure out what the purpose of the property is, other than having a place where we all can be. And then any money that we make excess of that needs to be banked for Bitcoin. And like, here's the way I see it: we have enough liquid to almost buy the property entirely. I think with everybody we probably can. Now, that leaves us with the following costs, which is interior decorating on that property, and then after that, Bitcoin production. So let's say the sum that we agree on is 15K a week, hypothetically speaking. We then collect around like 160, 100, and yeah, somewhere around there weekly. We then divert a percentage of those earnings into Bitcoin, and then we divert the other percentage into like an organization bank. And then when the time comes where we need to do a big investment, we will have the money ready when the investment presents itself.
What if
I think that's the route financially. That's my thinking.
So say whatever we put toward the quota, right? The weekly quota. What if we the sanitation slammers, like me and RJ, we put in materials instead, so we just get the fucking, you know, the racks or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing personally. That's why I don't have any.
You know?
Yeah, no, that's
We're willing to
so,
do that with you 3 as well.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing when we've been doing our collections. I just collect enough materials and then I run it at like 9 or whatever's reasonable at the time.
Yeah. Okay, sick.
We're also
Uh,
missing people still to keep them in mind as well, right? I mean,
Yeah. I mean, with us here, we don't have enough money, but with everyone else, we
Yeah.
should.
we're still missing, right? Jack, Fanny, Peter.
And
I don't know who else. There's a lot of
Peter,
names, you guys, right?
Peter's not gonna
Kevin?
be around for a while, right? So.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Peter's
he's
gonna be
gone like
around.
for another
I mean,
week.
we could more than likely buy this place tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? We have enough money for it.
I mean,
Yeah.
for example, like I'm not gonna lie, like everyone's doing it now. Every goddamn gang is up there. If this room alone goes there for 2 hours up north, we walk back, we come back with 80K. It's a joke.
Yeah, I went hunting for maybe 2 hours. I made literally 30,000. Like it's
Yeah.
really good money.
Okay.
I would hunt, but
well,
I'm not trying to get my shit dirty right here. You know, the fit.
Yeah, for me, I'm doing sanitation because I want to build something around that in the future. So I'm probably just gonna stick with that shit. But
Doesn't mind if
yeah,
you do
I mean,
hunting, you know that AK. The boss doesn't mind if you
no,
hunt.
I know that, but I mind.
Understand.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
I do agree with AK on the fact that we should have like a joint gang bank account where all that money goes there and then we stack it up and then like you said, once there's something we invest in, hey, we have the money there. We don't have to scrounge up and scramble and stress over getting the money when it's already
Yeah.
gonna be there.
Yeah, I mean, let's say there's like a new tool for like a heist or a fucking gun or like let's say one of these trailers come on sale. Like we need to buy one of those instantly when that come out. Because again, like there's issues here with like, okay, what happens when someone gets into some shit or shit gets raided or we fucking step on someone's toes and they want to clear our houses. If we don't have backup houses that nobody knows about except maybe a couple of people from us, then our shit's gonna get cleaned and that shit's gonna go quick.
Mm.
So we need to we need to kind of make sure we solidify our position as we're going up. We can't just fucking free climb all the way.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna fucking drain my bank account. I know we
Buying
need
all
money
these
to buy
properties are great, but yeah, we need these kind of OPSEC houses. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Especially with like how a square meter in a house is worth it's an unfathomable amount of money. Like you can fit pretty much a whole fucking operation in this area right here if you're really space efficient. So bigger is not necessarily better. But yeah, with that said, we should totally go for the property we've been talking about, but it's just food for thought. And the way we've been doing it within us is the 15K that we're collecting. We have a set day every week. That money gets sent to me, which I've then have sent to Forehead, who has then, with his connections, bought the resources that we need, such as like materials or bricks or whatever. It doesn't have to be that way, but that's how we done it prior. The issue is we can't have a joint bank account, obviously. So,
I mean,
I
we can
think
just
we
find
just-
we can just find a place to put it. No, the money.
yeah,
Can
true.
we put in the
yeah,
a
but
crib?
like,
Yeah.
do you really want to leave like hundreds
I
of
don't.
thousands?
I mean,
You know what I mean? I think what we do is we just give the money to someone who is not gonna get fucking fined by the police constantly and get into dumb shit, and have them hold the money.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but
There's someone
they have to be the most trustworthy person, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
I mean, we put it on what Kevin then, if he's gonna be the house owner,
Well,
anyways.
The
But it's
problem
not
is like
also
Kevin's
around, though.
not around this time.
yeah.
yeah.
Why does that matter?
Because what
If
if we
someone
need to
like,
go buy
okay,
something like
Yeah,
right now?
let's say like a house goes up for sale, and we have to wait hours
that's
for
true.
Kevin.
That's a
You
good
see what I
point.
mean? We have to have
Yeah,
access
yeah.
to that money. Like,
Well, okay. Then what if we do this? We store the money in a place, but we spread it out.
That works.
like
So,
Throughout the
so
properties.
let's say we have 200 grand. We put 15K between 4 properties.
okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that shit.
So we spread the risk. And then if something needs to be bought, you just fucking send it through all the properties. So that we can. I think. I don't know if we're gonna be in a position where everybody's gonna be awake at the same time. So this whole collection shit. I don't know if we want to decide about it now when not everybody's here, or like how we move forward on that, because it is something we're gonna have to do ASAP.
I would just keep the same system we had before for now, and then if there's any problems, you can change it now.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
So how much?
Well, we did 15k prior. I think that's reasonable sum. Everybody should be able to get that, and then anything above you just contribute on your own accord. Unless someone thinks that's way too low and we're never going to get anywhere with that money.
agree.
I don't think it's an
that's way-
issue.
I
but-
think it's.
I think it's way too low.
I mean, here's
how
the
much,
thing.
How
We
much
could,
you guys thinking?
I mean, guys, for example, for me, it makes no difference. I put all my money into this shit anyway.
yeah,
right?
yeah, same. I'm gonna
same with
slam
me.
it, but I mean,
100%.
yeah. But
I mean, bro, like Julian said, 15K, you can make that in 2 hours. Like,
I'll go hit it right now, my man.
No, but here's the thing. Future, if you think it's too low, it's not a problem. If you wanna like put more than that into it, you
It's
can.
just a
Right?
baseline.
and I'm
But
gonna.
that's
do
just
that.
what's
I
expected from everyone,
understand.
right?
Yeah, I understand. I feel like we should expect a little bit more from everybody. No, come on. That should motivate people. 15K.
Yeah, but if you wanna give more, you can give more, and like
yeah,
most
and that's
people
what
do
I'm
give
saying.
more.
I understand that, but again, I feel like that baseline is way too fucking low. Like, let's hold each other accountable and set high expectations. No, and that's
But-
just.
or tell me this is
So okay, I see your point, and we can totally do that. But counterpoint, the value in an individual is not necessarily how much money they can contribute to a cause. So if some people can't contribute the same because they do other things, or maybe they're not around as much, they shouldn't be.
Love more.
That shouldn't be a problematic position for them. I personally think having a low amount and then assuming people will exceed those expectations is kind of a smarter way to do it.
that, or maybe not even. Okay, maybe this is dumb. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out. I just thought of it. I don't know. Maybe don't have like a set thing, and everyone just put in what they feel they need to. You know. I don't know. That might sound dumb because I feel like if we're all I have the
I think
same
we just
mindset,
stick with the 15K,
you know.
honestly.
No, I
that's the best
think
way.
the set thing. Like
Alright,
once we
alright, fuck me.
no, but really, Zuck, like we kind of did it that way. Once we had the set system, things went way smoother. To be honest, everyone's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
I mean,
15.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair
I'm
enough,
gonna be
fair
honest.
enough.
I wasn't trying to raise it crazy. I was just thinking like 20K. Like that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. I feel like 20K is fine. No,
20K is alright.
I mean, it is the thing is like
This fucking.
I'm about to go
They-
kill Chris King, bro. I swear to God.
Hey, it's not my
Who
fault you
just
guys are
said
yelling
that?
for the block to hear your plans.
there's the thing is though, Future, like there's a couple of people like me included that like some weeks I'm not around a lot because I got other shit that I also have to
Breathing
manage,
with a
and then it's
38.
gonna be difficult for me to get 20k, and then some weeks 20k is nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not the only person in that position. But what we can do is we can go 15k, and if we feel like there's a lot of room to move outside of that for the baseline, we can just increase it.
I think it's good.
We could have like you know, just like maybe like at the end of each week we talk about like that, you know, just like,
Yeah.
touch base.
Yeah, let's
again.
start low, and then we can reassess. It's probably easier.
Alright, fair
And,
enough.
I
I'm
mean,
fine with
again, the goal here is to move forward as quick as possible, and everybody, I think, wants that. So ultimately, people are gonna end up spending more anyways. It's kind of a non-issue, I think.
it. Okay. We got to figure out who we're giving the money to, right?